We are Informag. Our goal is to facilitate your immigration project throughout the world and to offer you other knowledge, skills and facilities if you are part of our exclusive community. The biggest lie people are told about the job market in Canada is that Canada has a labor shortage. And because they have a labor shortage, it is easy to find work there. In Canada, it's true that you can easily find work, but not the work you want, even if you are qualified or qualified. If you are not ready to do low-skilling work, sometimes physical, you can be unemployed for a long time, because most of the jobs still available in Canada are low-skilling jobs, or even very low-skilling jobs. The problem is that when you immigrate with the utopias, with the idea that things will be very easy, work is everywhere, this idea can lead you to find things very difficult. Having travel experience, having traveled a lot and lived in several countries, know that no country is perfect and that, roughly speaking, all Western countries have so many of the same advantages and different disadvantages, that in the end no Western country is better than the other. We must recognize that in Canada, in areas of activity where we need low-skilled labor, there is work. It must be said that someone in Canada who is ready to do any job to feed his family cannot miss what to do. In Canada, when you are ready to work, when you have the will to work, the will to bring in every word something for your family, you will have work and you will have a salary. But don't dream about it, don't believe that you will have the job you want, you will not have the job you want, you will not have the work proportional to your qualification, you will have the work that is available. Young people in Canada are still not ready to do these low-skill jobs, sometimes physical. Young people sort the work, and the population is aging. Well, so for any immigrant who is ready to fight, there are job opportunities available. And as you know, who talks about available opportunities, talks about work that is a little difficult, less comfortable. Regarding qualified people, when you are qualified in specific fields like programming fields, analysis fields, programmers, computer science fields, specific fields, it is easier for you to find work in your field. But apart from these areas, you must be ready to do any work to feed your family. Like the video, it's free and it encourages us, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our publications. Well, if you arrive in Canada and you don't want to experience what many people experience in France, for example, sending 1,000 CVs without being called back, be prepared to do jobs with low qualifications, or even physical ones. When you arrive in Canada, be ready to do any job, especially for a start. And also be ready to make a career change. That's very important. Professional retraining just allows you to specialize in professions that are in shortage, such as health, care, teaching, etc. professions. Especially in Canada, there is what we call the Canadian experience. When you have this experience, it allows you to easily access more qualified offers or offers that match your level of qualification if you are someone qualified. That said, when you arrive, be prepared to do a job below your qualifications. Or if you find a job in your area of expertise, be prepared to start at a position below your previous position so you can move up. Because what is also positive is a country where in the professional field, merit is advocated and you have opportunities for advancement. There are many who come from countries with diplomas. If these countries do not have an agreement with the Canadian government, their diplomas will not automatically be recognized at the same level as in their country of origin. An example, France has an agreement on qualifications and diplomas with the Canadian government. This means that a master's degree in France is worth a master's degree in Canada. However, if I take a country like Germany, Germany does not have this agreement with the Canadian government. So if you come with a German master's degree to Canada, you go through training to have the Canadian equivalent. So these two are factors that you need to consider when embarking on your immigration process. Share this video with your acquaintances so that many do not come to Canada with a utopian idea and be disappointed with their immigration, when they don't have to be, because no country on earth is a paradise. No country is without flaws. Every country has these positives and negatives. We have a client who refused to live in Laval in Canada to return to live in Torcy in France and feels better in Torcy because she says she did not like it in Laval. Share this video finally, so that those who have not yet traveled or who have not gotten into the habit of traveling to understand that in fact no country has only one positive side without having a negative side, can better prepare their immigration project, prepare themselves psychologically. I wish you a good evening, my friends.